Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Fantasy Football, and welcome to my video. It is time for Game Week 13 review. Now, as always, we're going to go through each of my team, each of their fixtures, and see how well they did for Game Week 13. And then we'll go to Game Week 14 and see how my team is lining up for that week. I'm going to go through some of the transfers and some of my thoughts. But as you all know, I'll be creating a preview video for Game Week 14, and I'm only going to be looking forward instead of looking back. So I'm going to try and basically in the next video give you guys as much as like transfer options as possible. Okay, so if you like the sound of that, then smash that like button and subscribe if you're new. This video is sponsored by OneFootball, an app that is free to download on iOS and Android devices. This app will definitely help you out with FPL and the Champions League fantasy football. You'll be able to follow your favorite teams, find out the latest news, live scores, highlights, transfers, stats, and many, many more. If you're interested, there will be a link in the description below. Thank you. So, as you can see, for Game Week 13, I got 68 points. For a game week that I wasn't 100% sure where the points were going to come from, this is massive. I was actually looking at Game Week 14 and Game Week 15 and looking at my team and thinking, wow, I actually got really good players here for those weeks. As long as I can get above the average for this week, I should be fine, but this is a massive bonus. And just to let you guys know that I am recording this after the Sheffield United versus Manchester United game, so the average and the overall points, the overall rank, it's not been updated yet, but I can tell you that my final points is 68 points. The average is around 45 to 46. The average for the top 10k is 61 points. Now that is really high. So yeah, I did beat it, but that is quite high in the top 10k. And my overall rank is around 42,000, which is fantastic. And like I said before, as long as I can maintain this rank, as long as I can, then I should be able to get a decent rank at the end of the season. But it's still early days, but that's my mission, is to hold this position as long as I can. We'll see what happens, things can change. But yeah, let's go on to Game Week 13. So let's go through the team. As you can see, Ryan with only 3 points. 4.7 player, Leicester City beating them 2-0 at home. Leicester City is just on form, guys. I mean, this was kind of expected. And plus, Lewis Dunk did not play, so that pretty much did not help Brighton. That's pretty much why I went for VARDY as my captain. Next up is Suyonchu. As you can see, he's got 6 points. And this price tag of 4.9 just gave me those extra funds to get Raul Jimenez. So fantastic. Lundstrom with an assist. I mean, oh my god, this guy is just on form, he's doing really well. But that game, Sheffield United against Manchester United, what a game. 3-3. Next up is Trent Alexander-Arnold. And as you can see, he's 7.2 and he only returned 2 points. Now, this is quite bad for a player that is this expensive. Now, I'm going to be looking at some of my transfers for Game Week 14 and 15. So if I do need those extra funds, I don't know, I might actually remove him. But we'll see. I will have a look at those transfers and I'll see if I'm desperately needing some funds. Next up is Mane. Now, bringing him in after I activate my wildcard. So, what, Game Week 9? He brought me 2 assists and 3 goals. And this is fantastic. 9 points. He's doing really well. Obviously, Salah is is carrying an injury, and this is a problem for him. And a lot of people are switching from Salah to Mane. Kevin De Bruyne scoring a goal, which is fantastic for me because I own Kevin De Bruyne with 7 points. But this Manchester City side is just not performing really well. Sergio Aguero has picked up an injury as well. Maybe Jesus is the one to go for, so keep an eye out on that. But yeah, it's just, I know Manchester City can do really well. I know that we're they can click and they can just score a lot of goals. So, I mean, holding Kevin De Bruyne, I think it's I don't know. I think this is really good for me. He's cheaper than Sterling, so yeah, and he's the one who's returned. Martial this time did not put the points with only 2. Now, let me know in the comments below if I would have got more points if Madison's goal stood. As you all know, Jamie Vardy had a penalty shot. Ryan saved that penalty and Madison scored the rebound. Please let me know, with Vardy's minus points of, missing a penalty, you get minus points. Let me know which situation would have got more points. All right. So please let us know in the comments below. It'd be quite fun for people to kind of look into that. Raul Jimenez, fantastic transfer from me. I kind of spoke about this guy before, like long time ago, saying that, look, we need to start looking at Raul Jimenez. We need to get him. And I got him at the end. I managed to get him, and fantastic. Scored a goal, and I can see him doing well in the next coming game weeks as well. Tammy Abraham had a couple of chances, but yeah, only 2. I'm not going to complain. And Jamie Vardy. Now, there was 2 options for me, Mane or Jamie Vardy. Both great options. But then I looked at Crystal Palace's and Brighton's defense, and like I told you guys, I'm going to look at those defense. I kind of heard that Crystal Palace didn't have any extra injuries. Then I was like, oh my god, for Brighton, Lewis Dunk is out. He's suspended, and having a different person there kind of makes things difficult because you're not really used to that player. So yeah, I just went with that kind of situation. I went with those news, and I went for Jamie Vardy. And yeah, he returned with 12 points. Oh my god, he's just on form, guys. And these fixtures are looking so good. Everton is not performing really well. Watford is not performing really well. Maybe I'll just keep the captaincy on Jamie Vardy. And the bench, I benched Mount, and that worked out really well. Benched Rico, that worked out as well, and Kelly as well. Wait, how many minutes Kelly played? Okay, only 20. So Ward came back. Cool. All right, it's fine. As long as he's kind of playing, it's fine. So yeah, that was my team. 68 points for game week 13. Did not expected that for this game week, but this is a massive bonus. Overall rank of 44,000 so far. And yeah, going on to game week 14, this team is looking even better. With Jamie Vardy at home against Everton is just not performing. Tammy Abraham against West Ham, they are leaking so many goals. Raul Jimenez against Sheffield United. I mean, it's going to be tough, but I can still see him doing well. Mane against Brighton at home. Kevin De Bruyne against Newcastle. Martial against Aston Villa. Madison against Everton. Trent Alexander with Brighton. Lundstrom against Wolves. Maybe I might bench Lundstrom. I'll see. To be honest with you, the way he's performing, I don't think you can bench him. Soyuncu against Everton. And the only problem that I have is Ryan in goal. Maybe I should have switched him over to Pope, which is getting a lot of points. I guess that would have been the best option. But, I mean, let's have a quick look at Ryan. I don't really want to switch over. I mean, the fixtures are getting better again, and then bad to good. I don't know. We will see. Let's have a quick look at Pope. Actually, let's just look at the bench. So yeah, the bench, I've got Mason Mount. I'm actually thinking to play him. We'll see what happens. Is there a Champions League? I think there is Champions League this week. I'll make sure if it is, or if there's any cup games, I need to make sure on that. But yeah, if there are some mid games, so I'll definitely will look into that before I make a decision. But for now, this is pretty much the bench lineup. But yeah, let's have a quick look at Pope. Where is he? So goalkeepers, as you can see, yeah. So okay, Crystal Palace at home, then Manchester City, then Tottenham. You know what? It's fine. I think I will hold. I will hold Ryan. I don't think that is needed. But yeah. Anyways, let's look at some of the transfers. So, as for my transfers for Game Week 14, well, I'm going to be a little bit boring this time and just try my best to bank that transfer. I just checked, so there are some Champions League games and Europa League games, so I am going to be creating my Champions League fantasy football tomorrow and post it on Tuesday morning. So give you guys a little update on that. But yeah, for me, I'm just gonna bank my transfer. And if there is a player that is injured in my team, I can just bench that player and I have some cover from my bench. So I'm just gonna try my best to bank that transfer. Now, if I had to make a transfer, if I had to make one, right, it will be me bringing in a Spurs player like Song. I mean, look at those returns. Assist, 2 goals and an assist. So in the last 4 games, 3 assists and 2 goals. 13 points in the last game, which is fantastic. But West Ham did not help at all. They are really, really bad. But yeah, Song is a fantastic option. And this is what I mean. Okay, we got a templated teams right now, right? Or people are trying to get to the templated teams. What can we do to be a little bit differential? Well, I have Martial and I have Raul Jimenez. They're still low owned. And maybe bringing in like a player like Song, which is only 10.2%, which will definitely will rank you up really, really high. I'm actually looking at Dele Alli as well, playing on that attacking midfield position. Yeah, he actually played really well. He assisted. Only played 78 minutes, so I don't know. Only 1.1% owned as well. So if you don't have the money for Song, I think Dele Alli could be a great option going forward. I know you're thinking, wait a minute, he hasn't really bought the points, but I don't know. He played really well last game. And with this new manager, you know, Jose Mourinho, it might change things. And against Bournemouth's leaking goals. Bournemouth's not really performed really well in the last game. I can see them doing well. And plus, let's just have a quick look at their fixtures. Then is against Manchester United. Manchester United's got a leaky defense. Burnley at home, decent. I mean, I can see Tottenham scoring. I'm not saying that Tottenham's going to win all these games, but I can see them scoring. And if you have Harry Kane, just keep him. I think he can do well in these next coming game weeks. But yeah, if you got a chance to bring in some Spurs players, then go ahead. Let's just have a look. If I remove Mount and just bring in Song, there we go. Then I need 2.7. And then where the hell am I going to get 2.7? And I can't play 3-5-3 formation because I need to downgrade someone or bench someone. And I will have benching problems. Let's just say I remove Maddison just as an example. And I got 4.6. Then I can bring in a 4.6 player. And I already have Leicester City cover, which is not bad. But Leicester City has actually got really good fixtures. And yeah, maybe removing a player like Trent Alexander-Arnold, and as you can see, 4.5. But there ain't any, I don't know, 4.5 defender, not really feeling it. I think these players like Lundstrom and Rico could help me out. But I guess I could go and get myself like another Sheffield United defender, double up on them. Maybe go for a Brighton defender, maybe Burnley. I mean, they could bring in some clean sheets. I could do that. Or I could just, I don't know, just do a straight swap, remove Kevin De Bruyne, no hits, and bring in Song. So I could do that, guys. You know, it's an option, but Kevin De Bruyne is just a fantastic player. I don't think I want to do that. And what if I wanted to bring Dele Alli, that is 8.4, a massive differential of 1.1% owned? I mean, I have to downgrade someone. Let's just remove Martial, and as you can see, I've got 6.3 left in the bank, and that is a better price tag for me to bring in a quality player that I might need in the Christmas period, where there's going to be a lot of rotation. Trust me on this. I can get McGinn back. Let's have a quick look. Okay. Not a bad fixtures there in this Christmas period there. McGinn's a good player. Maybe I could bring him back. James, what if I wanted Manchester United cover still? I could do that. I mean, that's not too bad. what's his? So he's got 3 goals and 3 assists, and he's actually playing really well. There's quite a lot of good options. I wouldn't go for a West Ham player. They're just not performing well. I could go for Ward-Prowse. Scored 3 goals, and these fixtures are looking really, really good. Takes set pieces, penalties. He could be continuing to take the penalties. I mean, those fixtures are really good for Southampton. Maybe Zaha. Let's have a look. Hang on, I didn't actually look at Zaha. Okay, let's have a quick look at Zaha. Oh, okay. Okay, hang on. That's not too bad, actually. Wilfred Zaha. 1 goal? What is he doing? 1 goal and 2 assists. But these fixtures are not bad. I don't know, you know. Okay. Okay, if I do this, I can remove Trent as Alexander-Arnold and get another defender that is 5.8. But I don't know, Zaha looked good. Maybe I could just remove Mount and just bring in Zaha as well. Where is he? That's not too bad, you know. But then who would I bench? That's the problem. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I think Zaha and some Tottenham players actually is not bad. Those fixtures are good. I think we need to start looking at different differentials, and you know, we need to look at players that might be on, might get on form with decent fixtures. Who knows? But anyways, guys, I think that's about it. I'm just gonna try my best to basically hold the transfer as long as I can. And yeah, really good overall rank right now. I'm so happy that I'm in this position. I think the captain options is between everyone. I will see what happens in the Champions League. I will see who is playing more, who played a lot in the Champions League games and Europa League games. I'm going to see if there's any injuries, if there's any problems with the teams as well, and I'll make that decision near the end. But yeah, it's going to be exciting times, and I can't wait. So yeah, please guys, subscribe if you're new. Smash that like button, and thank you so much for your fantastic support. I'm going to be creating my next video for fantasy football on Wednesday or Thursday, so watch out for that. And that is about it. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.